what having you here means to those of us who are on the front lines, or as David said, I guess all of you are on the front lines, and we're carrying up the rear here in Washington. David's going to let me speak in a few minutes, but first I have a great honor. I want to introduce to you your keynote speaker and one of the most exciting people I think you'll hear from in this Congress, a U.S. Senate candidate from Florida. This candidate, I believe, is going to lead Republicans once again to lift the banner of common sense conservative principles and help save freedom in America. Last May, I was in a meeting with Republican senators who were giddy after endorsing Governor Crist in Florida. At that time, Governor Crist led little-known Marco Rubio by over 30 points. Unfortunately, they were putting polls before principles. They told me Marco had no chance, and he would soon drop out of the race. What they didn't know is that a few minutes later, I would meet Marco for the first time. In the course of 15 minutes, listening to him speak, as you will shortly, I heard the most refreshing, passionate defense for conservative principles and American greatness that I'd heard in 10 years in Washington. When I endorsed him a few weeks later, the Washington establishment laughed it off. Well, they're not laughing now. Marco comes to us today more than 10 points ahead. And as one of the leaders of the American awakening that will hopefully save freedom for generations to come. Marco is a 39-year-old son of Cuban refugees. His mom and dad worked blue-collar jobs their entire lives. Marco is a Florida Gator graduate, and he earned his law degree cum laude from the University of Miami. He's a volunteer community leader and a family man. He and his wife, Jeanette, have 4 children. He was elected to the Florida House of Representatives in 2000, where he served as Majority Whip, Majority Leader, and Speaker of the House. He promoted lower taxes, better schools, a leaner, more efficient government, and free markets. George Will says he will win, absolutely. Please welcome a great leader for a new generation of conservatives, Marco Rubio.